Distribution centers just got a super good update. You can find very good loot now, making it super easy for newer players to quickly gear up. You can get a bunch of snipers and a bunch of armors. So let me show you exactly how to loot a distribution center. I'm gonna go there and show you my route. If you open up your mobile glass by hitting F2 and zoom out all the way, you can usually find distribution centers around Hurston and Microtech. But there's an easier way. If you want to go to a distribution center that's non-hostile, you can just run around and quickly loot. Well, you can just type in Sakura. And here you will see both of these are non-hostile distribution centers. And they still come with all the guns and loot that you can just loot for free without having to fight. Mine, I'm going to go to Microtech's one here, just because it's the closest at the moment. But there's also one at Hurston. So let's go over and I'll show you exactly how to loot everything. Here you can see the distribution center. Now, if you go off to the side here, there's the little bar, the yellow bar over the road. You can just land underneath it. This is the entrance usually. I'm just gonna land right here. Let's get a bit up. Here's the entrance. This is where the route begins, where you can loot a bunch of weapons and guns. Let's get out. All the NPCs here should be pretty friendly, so you should be good, but this is the main entrance. You can see there's an entrance on the other side. It's exactly the same, so you can basically loot this twice. But you can find the first set of guns right here by security. You can just run up here and you can find a bunch of guns. Hopefully nobody looted them. You can see here is our first sniper. So pretty decent, plus the ammo. And you can even find guns. All of these are random. Sometimes they spawn different guns. Plus you get a bunch of lockers with armor in it, medicine, and a couple of other things. Let me take the sniper for myself here. Here we go. It took a little bit. If you want to loot the ammo, you can just double tap F twice. And it should just put it in your backpack. Very useful tip. By just double tapping it, you basically take the ammo off the rack. You can also take the P4 if you want to, but I have a bunch of them. You'll see here is also boxes. These should spawn a bunch of armor. You can't get, you can see here's a Halloween mask. It's pretty decent, but it's a light. Underneath here is another one. So a bunch of random armors. So super good for gearing up early. And here's even some medicine if you don't have any. And finally, you also get these crates. You will have a bunch of drinks, even a tiger claw. So pretty decent. Let's move on over to the other side here, where you can find more guns. You go over this side. You basically find the same room. Here you can see is an LMG, another sniper. I guess a sniper always spawns here. But this time around, this one is an LMG. Pretty good. So you can farm a bunch of guns that you can use. Also, you get these longer boxes. Let's see what's in them. Again, some suits, some armor. You can definitely take that if you want. But I'm just here to show you the route. Let's continue onwards so that I can show you where the other rooms are. So, in order to do this, we can just run straight forward. All of these NPCs are non-hostile. You don't really have to engage with them. If you shoot them, you might get a crime stat, so just be careful. But as you run, you'll find a lot of loot boxes. You can loot that as well. You can even find Palutino boxes, where you can loot the Palutino armor. Usually they're orange, but that's a different video. Now, you can see there's the inventory center and storehouse. We're going to take a left here. Once here, you just want to make another left. We want to get up the steps so that we can go to another security place. You can see you can just go up here as well. Keep running up. And as soon as you're up here, we're going to look for security. Here we go. Here's the guards. Now this place has a secret room. You also find another security area on the opposite side, on that side, but we're first gonna loot this one for its guns, see what we can find. Here we go. It's gonna open. It's a little bit laggy at the moment, but here you can see here is a P8 and another sniper rifle, I believe. This is actually a P6, one of the better sniper rifles. I'm just gonna throw my sniper rifle in my backpack so that I can loot this one. This is one of the best sniper rifles, I believe. And now we basically have it forever because we can't lose our gear. So very nice find that. Very surprised. I did lose all of my gear in this patch. So this is very much needed. Just gonna loot all of the ammo. I am running a P8, so I'll take the ammo as well. We can also take a look at this box here, see what we can find. Just light armor at the moment. I haven't found too much heavy armors, but I'm sure they will spawn if you look enough. Just regular armor again. I prefer my heavy armors. You can see this one has a bunch of helmets as well. And let's take a look at the gray box. This one has food and some ammo. So not the best, but at least you can find something. Now let me show you how to get to the secret room. It's basically behind this door where you can find more weapons. So in order to enter there, you just open this door and you go here where there's a vent that you can open. You can see this vent is already open, but usually it's closed and you need to click and it will open for you. But this time around, I guess somebody already opened it. You just drop down. Now we can quickly go there. There's a box, but we should be good. I'm just gonna quickly show you so this video doesn't get too long. Now we can crouch with control, scoot through. Now you will need to do a little bit of jumping here. Sometimes it can be tricky, but hopefully we can get it. Nice, I'm just standing on the vent. Now jump towards the yellow and tap spacebar. Here we go again. Pull ourselves up. There's a little can here. You can run onto it and just pull yourself up again. Nice. Just continue onwards. It's not a long run. It's super fast. You can probably do this in 10 minutes if you want to just loot quickly. But here we can make a left to loot that box. But just regular stuff in that box, we can drop down here. And then you can find a lot of weapons. Here is a rocket launcher, I believe. A LMG, 2 LMGs, and another box. Still medium armor. I'm sure you can find heavy, but for now, the best thing here is probably the LMG and the rocket launcher. I already looted 4 of these, so I don't need anything. But now we can head over to the other side of security. I'm just gonna take this elevator here. This is security checkpoint 1. Now, let's go to security checkpoint 2. This would take us to the other side of security. Once here, we can loot another room just like this. Go in here again. And here you can see different guns. So very nice. Also this door, again, you can do the same route. I'll quickly do the route and show you what's in the room. Same thing, you're just gonna drop down this hole and end up in the same area. I'll quickly cut to where we enter the room. Here you can see the same hole again, but different loot probably. There's a bunch of guns on the floor. This time around, we've got 2 LMGs and again the rocket launcher. Pretty consistent, the rocket launcher spawns here. Plus, let's take a look at the loot here again. Same, medium. Also medium armor, so not too great, but definitely a pretty good start. Now we can just open and take all of our loot. There is one more place that you can also loot. It's the opposite side at the start, but you can just run your way there or make your way back to the ship and fly there. I'm just going to make my way back to my ship and show you the other side. It's probably the easiest way to show you. Here you can see is the security area again, where we first looted the 2 rooms. Now on the opposite side will be another one, but for this we can just get in our ship and fly there. No need to run. It can be a little bit confusing, to navigate distribution centers. But once you've done it a couple of times, you'll learn that the layout is basically just mirrored on each side. So very easy. You only have to learn basically one side and just apply it to all of the sides. So once in our ship, we're just going to go straight up. Keep going up, and you see the spine. We're just going to head over it. And once we're over it, we can just land straight on the other side. And there we can loot another 2 rooms with guns in it. Super easy, not too complicated. Let's go take a look. There we go, all landed. Let's get out and go loot. Once out, you can enter here again. In front here should be security, same as before, just a mirror basically. Let's go see what we can find here. Hopefully something decent. Probably a sniper again. Let's see. So an LMG, another P6 I believe. I'm definitely going to take those. Just going to drag it into my backpack. And say equip. Now I've got a super decent sniper. Very early on if you loot here. Let's go to the other side as well. But before, I'm just going to loot the ammo again. Just double tap F to put in your backpack. Nice. Now we can head over to the other side. Hopefully another P6. I really don't mind them. This time around, we only find guns here. Seems like the layout did change just a little bit. We've got our LMG and a SMG there. Nothing I want, but pretty decent. So a very easy looting spot, especially when you're just starting out. I hope you found this guide helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see how to easily upgrade your ship with looted components, then you can watch this video right here, where I show you how to get C-grade military components early on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.